Stoicism, originating in ancient Greece and reaching its peak during the Roman Empire, is not merely a theoretical philosophy but a deeply practical guide to living a fulfilling life. Founded by Zeno of Citium around 300 BCE, this school of thought arose in the bustling agora of Athens, where ideas about ethics, reason, and the nature of life were fervently debated. Central to Stoicism is the belief that true happiness, referred to as Eudaimonia, or a flourishing life, is achieved not through external wealth, fame, or pleasure, but through cultivating inner virtue. The Stoics emphasize that virtue is the highest and only good, encompassing qualities like wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. By aligning our actions and thoughts with these virtues, we develop resilience against life's hardships and attain a state of tranquility, regardless of external circumstances. This approach teaches that while we cannot control events around us, we have complete authority over our responses, enabling us to find peace and purpose in a turbulent world. Stoicism, as a philosophy, emphasizes the development of self-control and fortitude as a means to overcome destructive emotions. The Stoics believed that human beings could achieve true happiness by living in accordance with nature and practicing virtue. They taught that external events are beyond our control and that we should focus on our internal responses to these events. This philosophy encourages individuals to cultivate inner peace and resilience, regardless of external circumstances. The Stoics focused on four central virtues: wisdom, courage, temperance, or moderation, and justice. These virtues guide us in understanding the world, managing our emotions, and interacting with others. They also emphasize the importance of living in harmony with nature, which means accepting the natural order of life and working with it rather than resisting it. In this video, we will explore 3 essential Stoic rules for improving your life: controlling what you can, practicing gratitude, and showing compassion for others. Each of these rules is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy and can be applied to everyday challenges to lead a better, more fulfilling life. Rule 1. Control what you can control. The foundational rule of Stoicism, focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you cannot, is central to achieving inner peace and resilience. This principle stems from the Stoic recognition that our power lies within our own thoughts, actions, and choices, while external events, circumstances, and the behaviors of others are beyond our control. When we fixate on uncontrollable factors, we waste energy and invite frustration, stress, and emotional turmoil into our lives. Conversely, by redirecting our focus to what is within our sphere of influence, such as our mindset, decisions, and how we respond to challenges, we cultivate a sense of empowerment and clarity. This practice not only minimizes unnecessary anxiety, but also allows us to face adversity with calmness and resolve, aligning our lives with the Stoic ideal of tranquility and rationality. Moreover, this principle encourages us to differentiate between essential and non-essential aspects of life. By acknowledging that external outcomes, such as others' opinions, unexpected setbacks, or even natural events, are outside our domain, we free ourselves from the burden of trying to control the uncontrollable. This mindset fosters emotional detachment, not as apathy, but as a deliberate choice to remain unaffected by things that hold no true power over our well-being. Instead of reacting impulsively or dwelling on misfortunes, we learn to adapt, accept, and move forward with purpose. Over time, this shift in perspective builds resilience, enabling us to focus on personal growth and meaningful actions, rather than being enslaved by the chaos of the external world. This understanding forms the backbone of Stoic wisdom, teaching us that mastery over ourselves is the key to a fulfilling and composed life. Imagine a sailor navigating a stormy sea. The sailor cannot control the weather or the waves, but they can control how they steer the ship. By focusing on their actions and decisions, the sailor maximizes their chances of reaching a safe harbor. Similarly, in life, we cannot control external events, but we can control how we respond to them. To apply this rule in your daily life, start by identifying the aspects of a situation that are within your control. This might include your attitude, effort, and choices. Let go of the desire to control external factors and focus on what you can do to navigate the situation effectively. By practicing this mindset, you will cultivate inner peace and resilience. Rule 2. Be grateful. Cultivating gratitude, the second rule of Stoicism, serves as a transformative practice that reshapes how we perceive the world and our place within it. The Stoics taught that gratitude is essential for achieving Eudaimonia, a state of flourishing and living in accordance with virtue. By consciously acknowledging the good in our lives, we redirect our focus away from desires and deficiencies, which often fuel dissatisfaction, and instead appreciate the abundance already present. This shift in perspective not only fosters a deep sense of contentment, but also strengthens resilience in adversity, as we come to see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than mere obstacles. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, frequently reflected in his meditations on the blessings he received from life and the people around him, grounding himself in a mindset of appreciation. In practicing gratitude, we align ourselves with nature's order, recognizing that while we cannot control external events, we can control how we perceive and value them. This mental discipline creates a foundation for inner peace and genuine fulfillment, hallmarks of the Stoic way of life. Moreover, gratitude cultivates humility, reminding us that many of the good things we enjoy, health, relationships, opportunities, are not solely the result of our efforts, but often come from external forces or the contributions of others. This awareness fosters a deeper connection to humanity and the world around us, reinforcing the Stoic principle of interconnectedness. By practicing gratitude, we become more attuned to the present moment, less consumed by future anxieties or regrets about the past. The Stoics emphasize that gratitude is not merely about recognizing grand blessings, but also appreciating life's small, everyday gifts, a kind gesture, the warmth of sunlight, or even the lessons learned through difficulty. This mindset helps us maintain equanimity and prevents us from falling into the trap of entitlement or resentment. Ultimately, gratitude transforms our internal narrative, turning life into a series of opportunities to grow, learn, and experience joy, no matter the external circumstances. Consider a person who wakes up each morning and takes a moment to appreciate the simple pleasures of life: the warmth of the sun, the comfort of a cozy bed, or the taste of a delicious breakfast. This practice of gratitude sets a positive tone for the day and enhances overall well-being. To incorporate gratitude into your daily routine, set aside a few minutes each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. This could be done through journaling, meditation, or simply taking a moment to appreciate the present moment. By regularly practicing gratitude, you will develop a more positive outlook on life and cultivate a deeper sense of happiness. Rule 3. Have compassion for others. The third rule of Stoicism emphasizes the importance of having compassion for others, recognizing that most wrongdoings stem from ignorance rather than intentional malice. This principle invites us to view others' actions through a lens of understanding rather than judgment. When people act out of ignorance, it is often due to a lack of knowledge, awareness, or emotional control, factors that cloud their ability to make virtuous choices. By practicing compassion, we not only alleviate the potential for conflict, but also nurture empathy, which strengthens human connections and promotes unity. This mindset encourages us to respond to others' shortcomings with patience and forgiveness, rather than hostility. In doing so, we contribute to a more just and harmonious society, where individuals are uplifted and guided rather than condemned. Compassion, as the Stoics taught, is not a sign of weakness but a profound strength that bridges divides and fosters mutual respect. Compassion also aligns with the Stoic belief in interconnectedness, as Marcus Aurelius often reminded us that we are all part of the same universal whole. Understanding this interconnectedness helps us see that the flaws and struggles of others are, in a way, our own. When we view humanity as one collective body, showing compassion becomes an act of self-care and preservation for the greater good. Furthermore, practicing compassion doesn't mean condoning harmful behavior. It means addressing it with wisdom and a desire to improve rather than destroy. By tempering justice with empathy, we create opportunities for growth and learning, both for others and ourselves. This approach not only resolves immediate conflicts but also fosters long-term trust and cooperation, embodying the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with nature and human society. Through compassion, we transcend personal grievances and contribute to a legacy of kindness, understanding, and lasting peace. Imagine encountering someone who is rude or impatient. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, a Stoic would pause and consider that the person's behavior might stem from their own struggles or ignorance. By responding with compassion, the Stoic de-escalates the situation and creates an opportunity for positive interaction. To practice compassion, start by putting yourself in others' shoes and trying to understand their perspectives. When faced with negative behavior, remind yourself that the person may be acting out of ignorance or their own difficulties. Respond with empathy and kindness, even in challenging situations. By cultivating compassion, you will build stronger relationships and contribute to a more compassionate world. In conclusion, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that can guide us towards a better life. By focusing on what we can control, cultivating gratitude, and practicing compassion, we can achieve eudaimonia and live in accordance with the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. These principles empower us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace, fostering inner peace and fulfillment. Let us embrace these 3 Stoic rules for a better life and apply them in our daily lives. By doing so, we will cultivate a well-lived life, characterized by inner strength, contentment, and compassion for others. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Stay tuned for more insights and wisdom from the world of Stoicism.